on the last episode of the Shaka 41 and the main event.
Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. Just got to put yourself out there. So that is what that is. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm doing some social media things. I have a social media calendar now, and it says that I should tell you who I am. Now, those of you who've been following us, we've been here 10 years. We've switched from one platform to another, so we're working our numbers back up. Don't know if those people know that we're over here, but I got into radio as a kid in Gary, Indiana. First guy that I loved was called Jim Ragman. We called him the Rag Man in Gary, Indiana. Rag Man talked all over the damn record, boy. Now, by the time I went to radio school at the Votech in Gary, Indiana, my high school years, in the summertime of 75, is when I first went and learned radio. How to take the record, bag it up. Back then, you had to splice tape. Today, it's all done on, freaking computer. But yeah, that's where I learned it. Next person that truly inspired me was the fly job, Tom Joyner. DDB Banana, the Donna Tittle in the middle, back in Chicago days. WBMX, Oak Park, Chicago, baby. Anything Chicago gets, Gary gets. If it's 10 inches of snow in Chicago, it's 10 inches of snow in Gary, Indiana. These are the people who inspired me. Greatest team in radio. Skip Murphy and Company. The Skip Murphy Morning Show. Sammy Putney. Chris Arnold, The Wig, and Dallas, Texas' very own Nannette Lee. Phenomenal. Skip Murphy taught me how to run a show because before they went off the air, I went to broadcasting school in 2007. I was 46, oldest person in there. And so before Skip Murphy and them went off for 2 weeks, since I went to work at 4 and 5 in the morning, I kept a notepad by me and put the speaker up in the corner because in the limousine, you're not supposed to be playing music, really. But he couldn't hear it. He was asleep. Hell, it's 5:30 in the morning. And everything they did, I wrote it down. Sam Putney taught me how to have a great time on the air. Chris Arnold taught me to be very thorough, very well prepared. And Nannette Lee taught me to just be myself and have fun with it. Love Nannette Lee. That girl there, let me tell you something. She told her mama worked for Neiman Marcus or something and called Nannette. Well, I guess Nannette was just telling the story. But I said her mama called and told her, Nannette, I got to treat you like I treat everybody else. And you get that payment in here. Okay. She did another one where she was talking about she was coming to get this lady's refrigerator, but I'll probably try to delve into that on the other side. But yeah, her mom worked for Neiman Marcus, worked in the credit department, and Nannette had a card. Told her, Nannette, I got to treat you like I treat all my other customers. You need to get that payment in here. Nannette said, Mama, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell all my bill collectors. Bitch, don't call here no more. Hysterical. You know why it's funny? Because she didn't say that to her mom. Now somebody else said, well, she called her mom. She didn't. It's just a joke. Shaka 41 in the main event. When we come back, we're going to talk about why in the hell white folk cannot say the N-word. Never average, never mediocre, online, on point, and on the money. In Dallas, Fort Worth, Cedar Hill, we're pushgapradios.com. Shaka 41 in the main event. Hottest thing in the game. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Pushgapradios.com. Dallas, baby.
Shaka 41 in the main event with Jackie O. We're internet famous, just not real life hot. We're pushgapradios.com. It's going down, baby. Dallas.
Actually, let me start it off like this, right? One of the
Tune in every week at 10 a.m. for the Shaka 41 and the main event. Only on the new pushgapradios.com.